The first stop on our mission is to explore website number 1 and decide if it is credible or not. We will look at an article on the web by Nicholas Carr called "Is Google Making Us Stupid?" from the 2008 July-August issue of Atlantic Monthly magazine. We want to determine if this website satisfies the credibility criterion. So who is this Nicholas Carr? In order to establish the credibility of a source, we need to ask ourselves if the author has education, training, and/or experience in the field relevant to the information. Let's look at this biographical information. You be the judge. Let's see, Nicholas Carr, he writes on the social, economic, and business implications of technology. He's the author of the 2008 Wall Street Journal bestseller, The Big Switch, Rewiring the World from Edison to Google. Let's see, he's working on a new book called The Shallows, What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains. And it says here that Is Google Making Us Stupid is a much discussed essay. It appeared on the cover story of Atlantic Monthly's Ideas issue and has been collected in 3 popular anthologies. Let's see, he's a speaker at MIT, Harvard, Wharton, Kennedy School of Government. He holds a BA from Dartmouth College and an MA in English and American Literature from Harvard University. And here he is with his, click on this and get his email. All right, you be the judge. Credible or not? Let's now continue our website journey and do a little digging into the magazine that published his article. This is the Atlantic Monthly. Looks like it covers politics, business, culture, international, technology, national food, and a video section. You be the judge. Here are some of the recent articles. It looks like they're still in business. Is this a respected magazine? Let's just go a little bit further in exploring the magazine itself. From the archives of the Atlantic Monthly, we see that the Atlantic Monthly Press was founded in 1917 as a publishing division of the Atlantic Monthly Company. And we have the original editor publishing books. It was a vehicle for publishing books based on articles and essays originally printed in the Atlantic Monthly magazine. And it was eventually acquired as an imprint by Little Brown and Company. The Atlantic Monthly magazine. Is this a respected magazine or not? It's time to cut out of here and hit our second credibility stop. Website number 2. This is called 911truth.org. Let's take out our magnifying glasses and look at this site. Well, it's got to be true, right? It's an org site. Aren't we supposed to be trusting org sites? And that's good. Well, let's take a look here. We've got a article by James Milkey from The Guardian. That's a very reputable newspaper. Oh, here's John Bursill. Wonder what he's doing and what his credentials are. He says his name is Kevin Bracken, is the new one. He was a champion of, doesn't say. He's distributed DVDs, he's shown films, he's attended numerous conferences on 9/11. Well, I don't know. Let's go back to here. We have Shannon Dealey. She got this from the heraldsun.com. And let's see if there's nothing really about her. And then we have Richard Gage, who actually is a statement that he read for the AE911truth.org, so it looks like he works there. We have The Nation, and oh, Fox News. Catherine Herridge. Doesn't say anything about her qualifications. Oh, and then let's go to Carol. Carol's blog. Well, Carol must know a lot about this. Must be an expert in her field. Well, I think we've done enough exploring there on the authors of this site. A lot of them, I'm not sure about the credibility. So you be the judge. Does this satisfy the criterion for credibility for the site itself and the authors? Let's dig a little bit deeper into 9/11, the Truth Movement, truth.org. It says here that it's a collective name of loosely affiliated organizations and individuals who question the mainstream account of September 11th, 2001 attacks. And then this is quite interesting. Some, and then in quotation marks, truthers. For example, those in architects and engineers for 9/11 truth point out the physical impossibility of the towers collapsing with an acceleration that was nearly the acceleration of gravity, but without energy added from outside the system. All right, I think it's time to judge. Website number 2. Do you think it satisfies the credibility criteria or not?